trust in you, Jesus. You're all, you're all, you're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us whole and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey. There's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust, we trust, we trust in you, Jesus. You're all, you're all, you're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us whole and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey. There's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust, we trust, we trust in you, Jesus. You're all, you're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. Make us whole and we stand together. Your hard, it's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. 'Cause God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze, and everybody clap your hands. Now stop. I feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. Let's do it all again right now. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze, and everybody clap your hands. Now stop. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. 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 Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train.
Okay, now let's bring it down.
This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train. Oh, this train. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train. This train. This train. God of heaven and earth, you are amazing. You hold me up with your hand, you give me faith, and I will put my
here if you guys want to stand up, and then we're going to have Miss Andrea lead us in some of our songs.
All right, we're going to start with the theme song. Everybody knows it by now, but I just want to review really quick. We have a couple actions that are a little tricky, but I'm sure you've seen them a lot. This, anytime we sing the word hope, we're going to do this. Hope. Everybody say hope. Hope. You see that sometimes, and then when we talk about we're off on a journey, we're going like this. Can you show me your journey like this? We're going on a journey. And it doesn't matter if you go left or right. We're just on the pathway, on our journey. And then there was last one. I know you've been doing that already. We're looking over here and we're looking over there. When we say wide open spaces for wide open eyes, we're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, oh. What are we doing? Oh, oh, oh. Can you show me? I see, yeah, we're spinning. Oh, 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 oh. All right, let's start the theme song. Nathan, let's press play. We're all good. Oh, I love this train. Let's watch the train. Love the train. Ready? Here we go.
We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. We stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you. Trusting in you. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid. This my home, come what may. Where I go with you. Where I go with you. There's a spirit I cannot contain. There's a spirit same power that raised Jesus up from the grave, the same spirit I cannot contain. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my hope, come what may. Where I go with you. Oh, 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 oh. Where I go with you. Oh, 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 oh. Where I go with you. Your breath upon these bones, your fire in my soul, your kingdom is my home, and I don't walk alone. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my hope, come what may. Where I go with you. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my hope, come what may. Where I go with you. Where I go with you. Where I go with you.
To my slow-mo. This train is bound for glory. This train, let's try it. This train is bound for glory. This train, do it a little faster. This train is bound for glory. This train, do it again. Here we go. This train is bound for glory. This train. Ooh, you guys are chugging along. The second phrase is the same thing, just a little different. This train is bound for glory. This train. Let's try that. This train is bound for glory. This train. And then the next phrase is almost the same too. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Try that. This train is bound for glory. Then Jesus, we're going to point, because Jesus made this great place called heaven for us, and we want to go there. So we're going to say, Jesus made a place in heaven for me. So Jesus made a place in heaven for me. Try that. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. Let's do it again. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. And then it's, no, sorry, I just sang the wrong one. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. That's the phrase we need. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. Do it again. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. Back to the beginning. This train is bound for glory. This train, do it again. This train is bound for glory. This train. And you know what? In the whole song, we just keep singing that and keep chugging our train, because our life's journey is long, and we got to keep riding that train, going all the way up. So let's try it. Nathan, let's try this train. All right, let's all chug our chug and chug and chug together.
This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train.
Okay, now let's bring it down.
This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train. Oh, this train. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train. This train. This train.
Yeah.
Son, great job. All right. Good job, everybody. I love that song and I love the train. So today we have a whole new thing to learn. So yesterday we learned that Ramsey helped us remind us that Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Trust Jesus. And today we have a whole new lesson. And so let's pull up our Bible verse to talk about what Bible verse we're going to learn today. And remember, if you can remember those Bible verses, Tobias wants to hear them. And if you can remember it, your name will be entered in the raffle for the amazing stuffed animal Tobias is. So you guys at home and here, think about how you can commit this to memory. And so this is the word today, the word from the Lord today. It says, so be strong and courageous. All you who put your hope in the Lord. So we're going to be strong and courageous and put our hope in the Lord. And so I just want to show you guys this and illustrate today this little idea here. And so sometimes in life we're filled with lots of happiness and fun and joy, just like this week at VBS. Are you guys happy to be here? Yeah, we're filled up with lots of happiness, okay? But life is a long journey. It's a long train ride. And sometimes when we're chugging away, things can happen that make us sad, or things that can happen that hurt our hearts, right? And then sometimes things just go all so wrong in life that we feel completely deflated, okay? And that happens. That can happen in life sometime. But the cool thing that Jesus teaches us and Jesus gives us is he gives us power and he gives us hope to fill us up anytime we need it. So even though things in life can deflate us, Jesus can fill us right back up. So we can just put this right back. I think that's pretty awesome. We have always hope and power in Jesus to fill us right back up. And so this is our Bible buddy, Ava. Isn't that cool? If you've ever been hiking and you've ever had a chance to see a hawk that's always flying up way up high. Yeah? Well, Ava is going to remind us that Jesus' power gives us hope. Trust Jesus. Awesome. Let's listen to this Bible video and we'll see more about Ava.
Glad you're back on track at Rocky Railway. Wow, the first day just flew by, didn't it? I'm Ava, a red-tailed hawk. You can find me and my family members all over North America. We're everywhere. Even though we live all across North America, you may not see me in your backyard. Well, unless you don't have any neighbors. We like to live in wide open spaces where we can soar over treetops, grass, and water looking for food. You might say that red-tailed hawks are faithful friends. When we find a mate, we stay together for life. My fine feathered friend and I build our nest together and care for our chicks together. We're an excellent team. I'm happiest way up in the sky. That's why I build my nest at the tallest point I can find. Some hawk nests have been spotted as high as 120 feet off the ground. That's as high as a human tower of 20 tall crew leaders. My nest might be at the tip top of a tree, or even on the top of a building or a telephone pole. That gives me a bird's eye view of what's around, food, friends, or animals that might want to hurt us. I love soaring with my big, beautiful wings. They're more than 3 feet across, you know. God gave me just what I needed to catch the wind and just fly. Up here, you see things differently. Stuff that seemed big seems smaller. Things that seemed harder look much easier. A path that looks like a dead end, hey, I can see a way out. A fresh perspective can put the wind under your wings and give you the strength to keep going. Sometimes I spot you humans with my sharp hawk eyes, and you look a little down. Do things seem impossible? Scary? Hopeless? Maybe you need a fresh perspective. Maybe you need to see things Jesus' way, with hope. Jesus is stronger than anything. He has a plan for everything. You can have strength, courage, and hope. The Bible encourages us with these words. So be strong and courageous, all you who put your hope in the Lord. Jesus' power gives us hope. So trust Jesus.
Who's going to remind us that Jesus gives us hope, right? And so that's an awesome thing. We can definitely trust Jesus. So we learned yesterday about Jesus' power. Today we're focusing on Jesus' hope. And then yesterday we had our friend Cam track. And I don't know if you guys have seen Cam anywhere, but I haven't seen Cam out and about yet this morning. And Cam was stranded right up here with all of us by a rock slide. And it was a big problem, okay? I wonder if she and her crew were able to get all those rocks moved out of the way. Oh, we found her, right?
Hi.
Hey, Cam. I'm glad you stopped by.
Well, hey, Miss Beth.
Well, give us an update on that rock slide.
Well, my crew worked really, really hard, and they pushed and they shoved, and we got all the rocks off the track. But then we saw that the tracks were broken from the heavy rocks. So now we have a whole new problem. We're still stuck.
I'm sorry, Cam, but you know what? It's going to get fixed eventually.
Eventually is not okay. Miss Beth, do you know what this train is carrying?
No, I don't know what it is carrying.
Miss Beth, this train is carrying some of the most precious cargo in all of North America. Do you guys know what it is? M&Ms. Now, how many of you guys love M&Ms? See, this is what I'm concerned about. This train is filled with M&Ms, and if we can't get this train down the mountain, then the people don't get their M&Ms. If the people don't get their M&Ms, then they get angry. If they get angry, then they yell, and then they yell at me, and then I get scared because I don't like it when people yell at me. And so maybe we should just stay up on this mountain forever and ever, because then the people won't get mad at me. Ugh.
Oh, boy. Oh, goodness.
I guess I ran out of steam.
Yeah, Cam. I guess you did. Here you go, Cam.
Thank you, Miss Beth.
So, you know, Cam, it may take a little while, but this track, it's going to get fixed. And no one here is mad at you. You're with all these great friends who think you're pretty cool.
Yeah, but this situation is hopeless. All I want to do is get on my train and blow the whistle and go far, far away.
Kim, don't lose hope. We've been learning about this all morning already. Jesus' power gives us hope. Trust Jesus. Think about driving. Okay, I want you to do something for me. Ready?
Okay.
Stand here.
Okay.
And I want you to think about driving your train, okay? So you're going to go to your happy place, right?
My happy place. Okay.
All right, okay. So, you have the steering wheel, right? You got the train going? Okay, all right, all right. So now, you're chugging along. Over a bridge, up a hill, around a bend,
I would love the bands.
and you go into a tunnel.
A tunnel?
A tunnel.
Like a dark tunnel?
Yes.
This
okay?
is my happy place?
It's dark right now, okay? But if you look straight ahead, there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Ah,
Do you see it?
yeah. I see it.
Okay. Open your eyes.
Wow, now I really see it.
That's hope. It's like the light at the end of the dark tunnel. When things seem dark or hopeless, Jesus' power gives us hope. Trust Jesus. So even though you're stuck here for a little while longer, there's hope.
Wow. Well, it does really make sense to trust in someone who won't let you down or who won't get mad about M&Ms. So, yeah, I guess there is hope. Hey, wait a minute. Are you guys eating my merchandise? Who's got these M&Ms? I see. No. Give me that right here. No. We got to get this train back on track. You see your leaders? They took my M&Ms. Who else has got some M&Ms? You guys have M&Ms? She got M&Ms. We'll give it right here. I got to get these back on track. I'll see you later, everyone.
Yikes. Yeah. It looks like our crew here is kind of hungry. Those M&Ms might not be safe here for very long. Everybody say bye to Cam. All right, so today we get to do some awesome learning about Jesus, and we're going to remember that Jesus' power gives us hope, trust. Awesome, and I'm going to dismiss my preschooler friends. So my preschoolers, if you want to grab the ropes and head on out, and then we're going to sing one more song here with you guys. Miss Andrews for the elementary kids, we're going to sing one more song. And preschoolers, when you come back in, maybe we'll get a chance to sing this song with you. So preschoolers, grab your rope and follow, and then...
All right, you guys stand up, do a little power shuffle.
Feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze. And everybody clap your hands. Now stop. I feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and He is
We're okay, right?
Yeah, they go to the same places as yesterday, but you can say it.
Okay, all right, let's go ahead and let's go craft room 4 through 6, locomotion games 7 through 8, and Bible adventures is 1 through 3 right here. Go ahead and have a great fun day, and remember that Jesus, what is it? I'm sorry. Jesus' power gives us hope. Yes, Jesus' power gives us hope. Trust Jesus. Very good.
Well, yeah. All right. No, come on, have a seat. We're in your group here. All right. Perfect. It's not that easy getting on board a ship, is it? It's a little wobbly. Yeah. No, you can't go again. You're already on board. You can't get off. All right, have a seat in your groups when you guys have come across. Perfect. Yeah. Kind of freaky, huh? Trying to get on board. A little wobbly. Yeah. Uh-oh. Our gangplank is falling apart. That's all right. Well, in today's story, we are going to learn that Jesus' power gives us hope. Trust Jesus. All right, much better today. I know you guys are a bit more awake today, right? Good. Yeah. Well, speaking of hope, I hope we don't run into any problems while we're out at sea here today. I get a little seasick, so maybe don't kind of hang around me. I don't know. Might be a bit of a mistake. But I understand the weather is supposed to be calm, so that's good. So it's going to sound like smooth sailing. So you guys ready to go? Perfect. Now, I got a note earlier this morning. I wanted to read it real quick here. It says, "Dear Matt, I'm feeling a little green around the gills today, so I won't be able to sail the ship. But you use the sail so you can be in charge. Have a fun voyage, and thanks for your help. The captain. Okay, well, turns out I'm going to be in charge today. It'll be all right, though, right? I mean, sailing's like riding a bike, except wetter and without wheels. Doesn't matter. All right, everyone on your feet. We're going to make this ship work, right?
Wait, you have to cross the ship.
So today, we're going to start hoisting the sails, all right? So let's hoist the sails. Pull up those sails, right? And I want you guys to swab the decks. So start swabbing the decks. Yes. Come on, put your backs into it. Right? All right, let's haul up the anchor. Come on, let's haul up the anchor. All right. Let me just start the engine. We'll be on our way. Oh, wait. Bible times, so there were no engines. So, sorry about that. Well, you know what? We're going to have to get power another way. What do you guys think we're going to use for power? Use the sail. Well, unfortunately, we can't use the sail. We don't have any wind right now. You guys want to wave your arms to make the wind? No, that's not. You guys blowing on the wind? On the sail? Well, no, unfortunately, we don't have enough paddles for everybody, and there's not enough wind, so we're just going to kind of have to wait here until we get some wind. So let's just have a seat here. Wait for some wind? That's exactly right. Huh? They didn't have motorboats in biblical times. So while we're waiting, why don't we talk about something here real quick and talk in our groups here. Let's talk about something that you'd like to change in your life, but you feel powerless to do it, right? Like for me, I would like to change how nervous I get when I come up here to talk to you guys. I get super nervous because I don't want to say the wrong thing or mess things up or anything. So, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that I never mess things up. But sometimes I think I do, but doesn't matter. But I feel powerless to change how nervous I get. So why don't you guys talk to each other about things in your group that you would love to change, but you feel powerless to do it. Talk in your group. Talk to each other in your groups here. Well, all right, you guys. I've heard you guys talking in your groups there, and we all have stuff that we feel powerless to change. But, you know, with God's help, we can ask him to change things in our lives. Remember, Jesus' power gives us hope. Trust Jesus. All right, we'll try that one more time. Jesus' power gives us hope. Trust Jesus. Yes, excellent. Hey, there's a breeze now. Our sails are going. We can start to travel. Oh, finally. All right, so I got the ship's wheel going here, and I'm going to be we're going to be traveling here. It should be an easy trip, all right? Unless all right, quiet down. All right, unless the prisoner down below, he's chained up down below. He says our ship is going to sink. Right? But that doesn't make sense. He's not a sailor. And the calm seas here, the nice gentle breeze is pushing the boat along. I don't know. I'm not going to pay any attention to him. You know, his name is Paul. And from what I hear, he's a Christian who got into trouble because he kept telling people about Jesus. You know, God changed his heart, and he wanted to tell all the Jesus followers, you know, about Jesus. He changed his heart from being a Jesus follower, from hating Jesus followers into being a Jesus follower. See, that's the thing I'm nervous about. I did it. I messed up. Oh. But you know what? The emperor of Rome is pretty upset at Paul. So we're actually taking Paul to the emperor we're taking Paul to the emperor to stand trial for being a Christian and for loving Jesus. So I heard that some of you guys might be Christians too. If you could tell a person who didn't know Jesus something about Jesus, what would you tell them? What do you think? Yeah. You should trust Jesus. That's right. Very good. Anybody else have any ideas of what you could tell somebody who doesn't know Jesus? No? You guys want to talk in your groups here for a minute and see if you can figure something out about what you could tell people about Jesus that didn't know Jesus? Well, why don't you guys talk in your groups here, see if you can figure something out, okay? Hey, you guys pay attention here, okay? You guys should be talking in your group here, not playing with the mats. These aren't for playing with right now, okay? So go ahead and talk with your crew. I'll have you use the squirt bottles here in a minute. Okay. Just like kind of briefly, just a little mist. Yeah, thanks. Hey, you know, I have another question for you guys too while you guys are talking. Paul, he's a prisoner. He's in trouble for talking about Jesus. What do you think his punishment should be? Talk about that in your groups. What do you think? How should he be punished for talking about Jesus? Hey. Oh, 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 oh no. Did you guys feel that? Oh, oh no. Oh, that's rain, isn't it? Listen, I'm going to go below and check the charts just in case we're heading into bad weather. I hope we're not because, that Paul, he didn't know what he was talking about. It wasn't supposed to be raining. I'm going to check on him while we're down there too. But you know what? While I'm gone, talk to each other about a plan just in case we need to, run into rough weather, in case we have rough weather. So I'll be right back. Oh, man. Bad news, mates. Down below, the water's sloshing around, and that means that we're headed into rough seas. Oh, man, I really hope that Paul guy wasn't right. Things could get rough, really rough. Can you feel that? The wind is picking up a little bit. All right, everybody, lean to port. All right, lean to starboard. Left to right. We'll try to hug the shoreline, just in case the ship tries to break up. All right, quick, let's haul in the sails. Hannah, help haul in the sails. Get those down. It's storm. It's really rough. All right. Oh, this is getting bad, man. This is getting bad. All right, I'm going to go down below and check on Paul and make sure everybody's all right. Paul gave me these sea biscuits. You guys, in your rooms, have some sea biscuits here. All right, it's okay. He said we need to eat. We need to get our strength. So, eat. Get your strength. Eat the sea biscuits. Gonna eat fast. All right. Good news, bad news. Paul says the ship's going down. We're gonna sink. But the good news is, none of us are gonna drown. That's good. So glad. Paul says that Jesus is going to take care of us. Oh man, we got to see the shore. Can anybody see the shore? Oh man, this storm's getting bad. Okay. All right, I can't see much for all this rain. We need help. Yes. All right, we'll try for the shore, but I have a tough decision to make. Here's the problem. Paul is a prisoner. I can't let him escape. So I'm supposed to kill him. But I don't want to kill him because he's the one that saved our lives so far. But my rules tell me that, the prisoner, I have to. I don't want to. What do you think I should do? Should I? No, I don't know if I want to throw him in the ocean. I mean, he saved us. He gave us food. He told us that we're going to be saved and that Jesus is going to help us through this. All right. You know what? I'll let him go. All right? I'm going to go down below deck, and I'm going to tell him to unchain the prisoner. Paul is free. He's so free. Okay. All right. Hold on. Okay. Oh, man. All right, the ship's breaking apart real bad. All right, we're going to have to jump overboard. We're going to have to swim for it. Are you guys ready? All right. Now, listen, I'm going to count to 3. And when I get to 3, we're going to jump overboard, all right? All right. 1, 2, freeze. That was intense, right? Oh, man. Have a seat, guys. Oh, I got to sit down, too. Oh, I am exhausted from that. Can you imagine if that was real? If you were on a ship and you were in the ocean and there were storms and the wind and the rain, could you imagine being on that ship, tossed around, and then the ship falling apart underneath you and having to swim for it? That would be intense. I don't know if I could do that. But you know what? Paul was right. We're all safe. We made it through the storm, right? So we didn't have anything to worry about because Jesus was there to help us out. Now I want you guys to talk in your group about how Jesus' power might give you hope in a powerless situation. You guys talked about how there's a situation maybe in your life that you feel powerless about right now. see if you can figure out a way that Jesus can give you hope in that situation. Talk to each other in your groups and see what you guys have to say about that. Hey, you guys. Hey, nope, nope. Stop playing with the mats, please. Get off the mats. Okay? Off the mats. Yep. Talk in your group about a way that Jesus can give you hope. All right, you guys. Thank you for sharing in your groups. Thank you for talking about that. I think that's awesome that you guys were coming up with ways that Jesus can help you have hope in hopeless situations. I know that I have hope in Jesus in my situation. I get nervous when I come up here, and I worry about saying the wrong things or kind of messing up the script, which I do on occasion. It's no big deal. But I have hope in Jesus that he's going to be with me and help me through it, and he's going to speak through me to you guys so that you guys hear the lessons. And it's great. It makes me feel good that I know that Jesus is with me. I want you guys to just hang out here for a second. I'm going to pray for you guys again, okay? I'll probably pray for you guys every day just because I love you guys. I'm glad you're here, all right? And I want to make sure that Jesus is with you and gives you hope in hopeless situations, all right? So, Heavenly Father, I thank you so much for this day. I thank you for this wonderful group of kids that's here today. Again, I just thank you that this week brings all of us together for VBS, and that these kids will leave here this week with more knowledge of you and hope that you'll be there in hopeless situations. Thank you so much for everything that you've given us. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, before you guys leave, I want you guys to remember, Jesus' power will give you hope. Trust Jesus. All right. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Are you doing okay?
we trust in you, Jesus. You're all, you're all, you're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, we're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, we're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust, we trust, we trust in you, Jesus. You're all, you're all, you're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, we're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, we're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust, we trust, we trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. We stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, trusting in you. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, trusting in you, trusting in you. We're trusting in you, trusting in you.
In a train, and I'm going to sip my root beer float as I'm going to glory, because I bet you there's root beer floats in heaven. There has to be, because they are so yummy. All right, let's stand up and do a little. This train was bound for glory. This train. So let's just try it again. So I sing, you sing. This train was bound for glory. This train, your turn. This train was bound for glory. This train, my turn. This train was bound for glory. This train. This train was bound for glory. This train. This train was bound for glory. This train was bound for glory. Jesus, and I forgot the real name. Jesus. Can you guys remember what was it? Whoa, what was it? Jesus made a place where for me? In heaven. With root beer floats? Yes. Okay. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. Everybody sing it. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. Then everybody, this train was bound for glory. This train was bound for glory. This train. All right, Nathan, we are ready to sing it. And we are ready to chug, chug, chug up to heaven to drink our root beer floats. Here we go. Get those chuggy, chuggy eyes. Thanks for helping me. You guys are so smart. That's some great singing.
This train is bound for glory. This train.
Let me hear you sing it.
This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train.
Okay, now let's bring it down.
This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train. Oh, this train. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train. This train. This train.
Let's do number 4 again. So if you guys want to take a break from your singing, you can just dance. We'll do the little shuffle, because our preschoolers didn't get to do shuffle this morning. So if your voice is tired, you can just do the motion.
Feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. 'Cause God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze. And everybody clap your hands. Now stop. I feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. Let's do it all again right now. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze. And everybody clap your hands. Now stop.
Of the day, I hope you like the message that we're going to talk about at the end. Have a
helping us do hard things and about hope today. And so I've got some volunteers. They're going to help me out to remember these Bible buddies, right? So Ramsey, okay, and so I'm going to turn my microphone on for you, and I'm going to ask you to help us. And so can you say the words for us? For Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Will you do that? Ready?
Jesus' power helps us do hard things.
Trust Jesus. That's right. That was day one. Ramsey, okay? All right, ready for the next one? For Ava, that was today.
Jesus' power gives us hope.
Trust Jesus. Let's do it again. Ready?
Jesus' power helps us do hard things.
Trust Jesus.
Jesus' power gives us hope.
Trust Jesus. So my friends at home, I think I can hear you, right? So if you guys shout loud, maybe we'll be able to hear you all the way over at church. Would be awesome. So thanks, volunteers. Thanks for coming. We'll do elbow bumps here. Elbow bumps. Thank you for coming. Really appreciate you guys helping me out today. Well, it looks like you guys have had a great job, and let me tell you, I'm really excited for this part of the closing. Ready? Okay? This is my little headlamp here. Ready? To turn it on. Oh, let me see if I can get this thing on. Perfect. All right. Got my headlamp on here, so the bright lights are coming both ways. And so yesterday, let me tell you something, I was reading about the Rocky Mountains. I was so excited about this and went home, and I read about the gold rush that happened in the Rocky Mountains a long, long time ago. And so people rushed on trains from faraway land to mine for gold in the mountains, right? They traveled right to the Rocky Mountains to find gold. And I'm thinking, there's no way they could have found all the gold, right? Okay? So what I did is I am searching for, let me get it here. All right. I have some sand here, and I am searching for some gold, okay? Some special, shiny gold.
Well, hey, Miss
What are you doing here, Kim?
Just seeing what you're doing.
Well, I'm panning for gold.
Well, I don't think there's any left. You're probably wasting your time.
Well, let me tell you something. I'm hopeful that I'll find some.
Okay, but what is this light for?
Oh, well, see, my headlamp, what it does is it shines light on the dirt and helps me find the gold and sparkles in the dirt and rock.
Oh, well, can I have one?
Yeah, sure.
I just happened to bring mine with. Look at that.
Awesome.
All right. How's this?
Whoa.
Look down.
Let's try looking at looking for the gold as opposed to at each other. How about that?
That sounds
Okay.
great.
All right. So let's see. We got this in the pie pan here, and as we
No
move
way.
it around in the roasting pan.
No way. I see some. We got gold. We got gold. Yeah.
See, we got a tiny piece of shiny gold in here. Isn't that cool?
Wow.
So you looked closely when you found your gold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I'm going to keep looking because I think there has to be some more gold in here. Let's see if you can find one.
I found one. Yeehaw!
Yeah, panning for gold.
Wow.
Panning for gold is quite a rush, right?
Yeah, that must be why they called it the gold rush.
All right, so this is so much fun. So what you can see here, though, guys, is you got a lot of things in this pan, right? And there are some specks of gold, okay? And so if you've got the right light, you can find the gold in all the sand, okay? And that's what it's like by having hope in Jesus. We have the right light to find the good stuff that God has for us as ahead of us. So we have, your crew leaders have some pans and some sand and a water bottle. And so crew leaders, the crew leaders are going to help us out. If they could pour a little bit of the sand concoction, you only probably get about 2 or 3 shakes, okay? And
When you find gold, I want you guys to give us your biggest yeehaw! So can I hear you try?
if you see gold,
Yeehaw! All right. You guys got 1 minute to look for gold
And crew leaders, when you're done putting the sand, put the top on the bottles there. Yeah. Do you guys see some gold in here? Come here. Come on, do you see the gold? Where do you see the gold? Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see the sparkles? Do you see the gold? Okay, when you see gold, say yeehaw! Do you see? Do you see the shiny pieces, the gold? The gold sparkles? Oh, you got one, yeah. Let me come on over here to see if these guys have it. Do you guys want to see? Come on up, look at this. We've got some sparkles in here. I'll put my headlight in there. Do you see the sparkly gold?
3, 2, 1. Go one more time.
You found a piece of gold. What do you say? Yeehaw, that's right. Wow, do you see? She's got some gold. All right.
Guys, let's take a seat.
Great job, great job. All right.
Great job.
Well, Miss Beth and Kim, maybe we'll hold our tray and we'll stand in the hallway. So when you guys exit, if you want to take another peek, you can look to see if you see some gold. But what I'll tell you is the most important part is the right light helps us see the gold amid all the sand. That's like God's light of hope in our lives. And so we want you guys to remember that God's power gives us hope. Awesome. One more time. God's power gives us hope. Let's see how loud we can do it. God's power gives us hope. Awesome. Yeehaw. I'd say that was a pretty good one. All right. So Miss Andrea is going to come on up and we'll have you guys stand up.
Peanut butter and jelly. So we're going to sing the peanut butter and jelly song because we need to bring some more peanut butter and jelly before Thursday night. So we're going to sing a little peanut butter and jelly song. Are you ready, Nathan? Here we go. Let's sing
Peanut
it.
butter jelly time.
Peanut butter jelly time.
Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Now there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Do the peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Now where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Now there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut There's a spirit I cannot contain. There's a spirit I cannot contain. The same power that raised Jesus up from the grave. The same spirit I cannot contain. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my hope, come what may. Where I go with you. Oh, 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 oh. Where I go with you. Oh, 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 oh. Where I go with you. Breath upon these bones, your fire in my soul, your kingdom is my home, and I don't walk alone.